everyone, I am the Wastelander, and in this video, we'll be answering the timeless question of how many 5mm rounds does it take to break Fallout 3. Last thing I wanted to say before we start is if you're a fan of Fallout, then please feel free to subscribe. I have some cool videos coming up that you may like, and this one right here sure is a dumb one. So let's get to it. Now I'm sure you're familiar with 5mm rounds. They look like this, and are the ammo type for miniguns in this game. My plan is to drop as many as possible right here next to the bomb and see what happens. I'm also going to shoot a Fat Man, a missile launcher, and throw some grenades into the pile if the game isn't completely broken by the end of this video. We have quite a few to drop, so let's get to it. Alright, so now I've just about dropped 100 of them. Let's go ahead and exit out of the Pip-Boy and see what happens.
He is coming with the clouds.
Hey there.
And every eye shall be blind.
Very cool. Now let's see what happens if we drop 1,000 of them. And here we go. Alright, this is a little laggy, but give it a second. Well, hey, it looks like it pulled through. Not too bad. The pile is truly growing. Now let's try and drop 2,000 at once. I'm not going to lie to you, this took an entire hour. There's probably a faster way to drop these one by one, but either way, here we are. Let's see if my PC survives this drop. Oh no. It's like a flood. I am now buried in 5mm rounds. Let's look at this from a distance. Wow, yeah, we're getting pretty close to completely lagging out this area. Megaton will never be the same. Let's drop another 1,000. But before I do that, I did want to show you some of the strange stuff going on. First of all, Confessor Cromwell is buried underneath of these 5mm rounds, still doing his preaching, which is some dedication. Then of course it's gotten really laggy down here, but around the outside of Megaton still seems fine. There's like a lag force field or something going on. I'm wondering if we drop more rounds, if it'll expand, or just get worse where it already is. I guess there's only one way to find out. We'll drop another 1,000.
Hey.
Not
I really like how it expands out like that. The collision pushes them apart. Anyway, the lag has gotten worse, but before this area is no longer playable, let's do some tests real quick. Now I know this might upset some Megaton citizens, but we have to do it. We'll start out with some grenades and see what happens. Oh no. That's insane. The game is barely hanging on. Logically, the next step is shooting a missile launcher, so we'll do that. You really couldn't even see what happened. This is honestly impossible to play. I can't even see. Alright, let's try this out with a missile launcher and see if we can get a better shot of it. Well, that really didn't do as much as the grenade. Didn't really have the same effect. Well, logically, the next step is to use a Fat Man. So we'll see if we can angle this just right. I think that should do it. And hopefully it'll come down right on the pile. Wow. It did almost nothing. That's crazy. Well, the grenade definitely had the best effect. So let's throw one again. Maybe not. It didn't move. Am I not close enough? Things are getting weird. Oh wait, is it collision off on them? I'm in them now. What if I just drop one right here next to me? So strange. I can just walk through these. They're turned off. They're not even here. I can't pick them up. That's so bizarre. Try it again. Huh.
bodies to
We'll just
Adam,
drop
my
this
friend.
grenade in here,
Release
right
yourself
next
to
to
his
us.
power.
So bizarre. It like turns the collision off on him. See, now I can just walk through these. I have no idea how I got that to work so well the first time. It might be too many. We'll try the missile launcher again. Nothing. Well, it seems like to me that the collision is turned off on the 5mm rounds for some reason. I guess because there's so many of them. That was so bizarre. It like put us in a third person. But yeah, like I said, it turns the collision off. Like I can walk through some of these now for some reason. No idea why. Oh wait, it just caught up. It moved them all. I threw a bunch of grenades. What is going on? Look at them all floating in the air. This isn't right. Well, this seems broken enough to me. This is probably a good time to end the video. Never got the game to crash, which is really surprising. This is kind of beautiful. Well, to answer the question at the beginning of this video, of how many 5mm rounds does it take to break Fallout 3, the answer is between 4100 and 4200. A lot of the physics break at this number, and it gets super laggy. But all that being said, I'll keep this one short. But before I end the video, I did want to say thank you to the members of this channel. I really appreciate your support. If you happen to be interested in supporting my channel further, please feel free to consider becoming a member as well. I have the link in the description below. Well anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye now.